And here we go. Are we officially live? I think we are. Let me just get the computer set here. All right. Gonna wait for a few folks to trickle in here. I know this is an impromptu live, guys, but I thought I should come on and talk with chance to trickle in here. Gonna be talking NBA with the season literally next week, starting next week on Tuesday. So I wanted to just come on and give a quick preview for that, and then also talk about the Bears game on Sunday because we got some big news about Alvin Kamara now officially being ruled out, as well as Jared Cook. So that, of course, helps the Bears out a lot. And gonna answer you guys' questions. So any questions you guys have. So let's let the folks trickle in here. In the meantime, if you're in here, welcome. I already see a few folks in the chat. Go ahead and send me your questions in the chat. I will try to answer all of them as much as I can. We can talk Bulls, we can talk Bears, we can talk the rest of the NFL or the rest of the NBA. Like literally anything within, obviously, those topics I'm ready to talk about. But specifically, I will be talking about, of course, a little bit about the Bulls with the season starting, and then, of course, with the Bears. So, going to wait a few more seconds. What's going on, Lance, Fredo? I see you guys. We're getting a lot of Bulls questions. Okay, perfect. I like it. I will be answering the questions. Don't worry. So let me just start off by saying this. With the Bulls season starting, I am feeling pretty good, okay? And I gave my Bull season preview a few days ago. The video is up for you guys to go and check it out. But I feel pretty good about the Bulls. I've been watching in the preseason. I know I haven't really tweeted too much about it. But the Bulls, I like what I see, folks. And I know a few guys are already asking questions about Coby White. Yes, Coby White is the real deal. I said that when the Bulls drafted him, that I love the pick. And he literally fell into our laps. So obviously I'm very happy with us getting Coby White. And now as far as, my expectations from this season, I did do a preview video a few months back actually, in the offseason about what I predict his stats to be this year. So I have all of that already planned out for you guys on how I think Coby does. Now, we all know Tomas Satoransky got announced as the starting point guard. Not surprising, folks. I told you Jim Boylan just hates rookies. He's an old school type of coach. So that does not surprise me, but I do believe Coby will start eventually later this year. He'll be our starting point guard. So to me, him coming off the bench, I would prefer him to start. But hey, listen, you can always learn from a veteran, right? And Satoransky's been in the – like Tomas, but Coby White's the future. So it is what it is. Let's quickly get to some of these questions, and then I'll go into my real quick preview again of the Bulls. But also, before I get into the questions, please, guys, if you are interested in joining and playing fantasy basketball with me, season-long fantasy basketball, I know a lot of people don't do it as much as football. I already have a league for football, the FST League. I'm doing my FST NBA basketball league as well. The link for the league is in my Twitter. So I tweeted out the link. I opened about 20 spots, which was the max amount. If it fills up, so be it. But it's basically first come, first serve, no entry fee. So it's free to join, and there's prizes. There's cool stuff you guys can win at the end. I believe I made it head-to-head format so that the burden is not too much for you guys to keep track of it every single day. But hey, listen, I know it's kind of last minute, but if you're interested in joining, go ahead and go to my Twitter. I always have a link in every single one of my videos in the description. And go ahead and sign up if you're interested in playing fantasy basketball with me or against me, really. So go ahead and do that. All right, with that being said, let's answer some of these questions. Lance Bombers asked, Coby White is my Rookie of the Year prediction. It doesn't sound so crazy now that Zion has been ruled out for a few weeks, does it? Now, with Zion being fully healthy and missing no games, I would have said he's a lock, but we don't know how long he's going to miss. It says a few weeks. Now, he could still obviously win even if he misses a few weeks, but I don't think it's a crazy prediction, okay? Kobe White being the rookie of the year, but the thing that hurts is the fact that he is not going to be starting, folks, which means he's not going to get as many minutes off the bench, obviously, as he would if he was starting. If he was starting, I would have expected 28 to 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Now off the bench, I expect Kobe to get anywhere from 23 to 27, 23 to 26 minutes around there. It's not crazy, Lance. That's all I'm going to say to you. I'm excited about the Bulls. I think they're going to be sneaky good. Oh, you have no idea. Just wait till I get into my preview real quick here. Would Kobe be better off starting lineup or off the bench? Patrick Bowden asked. I think he would be better off starting. But again, that's just me. The more experience you get, the better you're going to get. So to me, I would just throw him out there. But again, that's what Jim Boylan wants to do. Satoransky isn't the worst option. Yo, ass. I don't see why Markkanen and LaVine can't get 45 to 50 points combined. Porter 15 to 18, Carter 12, and the point guard position should get at least 10 to 15, probably at least 12 to 15 from Young in the six man. Yeah, I mean, those are some realistic visions. I don't think they're unrealistic at all. Zach LaVine, let me just start here. Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen, I expect both of them. Zach especially, and I was going to drop my player profile video on Zach LaVine and my expectations this year, but I'm going to just say it for you guys. You guys get my pre-analysis before I make the video. I believe Zach LaVine averages about 25 points per game this year. I believe he's got that capability. I think he's going to be top 10 in the league in scoring. He's got that type of talent. And Lauri can easily average 20 and 10 for sure. So you take those two things into account. And then we take into account the Eastern Conference this year, folks. Besides the two juggernauts, which we all know are the Sixers and the Bucks, who else in the East scares you? Who scares you? I mean, do the Raptors scare you without Kawhi Leonard? They don't scare me. They could make the playoffs, but they don't really scare me. Would you be really that surprised if the Bulls were somehow better than them? No. The Nets without KD, do they scare you? No. It's just Kyrie Irving. I don't think they scare me. Then we've got a bunch of teams like the Pacers, like the Heat, the Pistons, the Magic, a bunch of okay teams, but do they really move the needle? They really don't. They don't scare me that much. The Pacers, yeah, they could be a little scary with Oladipo back, but I'm telling you right now, it's not crazy to say this Bulls team can compete for anywhere from the 5 to the 8 spot in the Eastern Conference. Honestly, folks, because to me, and I forgot to mention the Celtics, it goes Sixers, Bucks, and then there's a drop-off, then there's the Celtics, then there's a big drop-off, and then there's the rest of the conference. So you put the Bulls in that rest of the conference, and they got a fighting shot. They got a fighting shot because here's the thing. I just mentioned Zach LaVine. A lot of people, Zach Lowe, I think I saw an article, has the Bulls making the playoffs as the 8th seed. Okay, and he's one of the better NBA minds, so it's not crazy at all. This Bulls team can make some noise because, again, it all depends on Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen and how they excel this year, folks. They do what I think they can do, which is Zach LaVine averaged 25 a game and Lauri averaged 20 and 10. Oh, this team is going to be a problem. Not to mention Wendell Carter Jr., who I believe is capable of averaging 12 points, 10 rebounds, even 2 blocks a game. Maybe 2 is a little too much. 1.5. Otto Porter, one of the best 3-and-Ds in the league. Is he overpaid? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean he's not one of the better 3-and-D guys in the NBA. A lot of teams would kill to have Otto Porter on their team right now, and the Bulls have him. And then, of course, our point guard, Tomas Satoransky. Now, again, obviously, I believe Kobe White is the more talented player. He is the better player, but we're starting Satoransky. That's fine. Kobe's going to win the job. I'm not worried. And he can get the rest of the guys involved. So, to me, if these guys do what they're supposed to do, nobody in the East besides those two teams and the Celtics probably scare me. I think the Bulls have the chance to be a legitimate playoff team. Okay, I just see it. I don't think it's crazy. So to me, that's a little bit of my preview for the Bulls this year. Is Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen do what they're supposed to do? Oh, this team's gonna make some noise, folks. Healthy Pacers team scare me a little. Look, the Pacers. I'm telling you, Oladipo. Yeah, they lost Addy-Shun. They lost Bogdan Bogdanovic to the Jazz. They lost Addy-Shun to us, of course. And I didn't even mention Thaddeus coming off the bench. Let's talk about our bench real quick. We got Thaddeus Young coming off the bench, Daniel Gafford, one of the better players in the second round that we drafted. I believe he's going to be pretty good. So our bench, I mean, it's decent. Chandler Hutchinson. Then who else we had? We obviously Kobe White, Chris Dunn, Denzel Valentine. I don't want to talk about Cristiano Felicio because again he's a waste of space. But our bench is decent too. Thaddeus Young, he would be starting for a lot of teams. He would be starting for a lot of teams. So the Pacers, they scare me a little bit. But do I think the Bulls can beat them? Absolutely. They don't scare me to the point where I'm like, oh my God, the Pacers are clearly better than us. They could be slightly, but not that much. What's up? What's up, guys? I know you guys are trickling into the chat, so I see you guys. Go ahead and ask me questions. I'm just doing a live Q&A here, so go ahead and I can go ahead and answer your question. We're talking Bulls. We're talking NBA right now. NBA season starts Tuesday. Extremely excited right now. How are you, Faz? I like the starting lineup. I love it, man. Captain Hook, appreciate you. I think our starting lineup is one of the better in the Eastern Conference. I'm telling you right now, it is. With the addition of White and Young, maybe health being on our side again, I'd rather have Hoiberg than Boylen. Listen, don't get me started, man. I am not a fan of Jim Boylen. Now, I've heard some things that he's trying to become more of a modern coach by, promoting more of a three-point shot and, driving to the basket, basically taking the Rockets format of if you're not taking the three or you're not driving it, don't take mid-range jumpers. I'm okay with that, of course, because that's where the league is going towards. But to me, I'm just not a big fan of Jim Boylen. I hope he proves me wrong, but I'm just not a big fan. And yeah, I would have rather have Fred Hoiberg right now. Iman Shumpert had reportedly had contract talks with the Bulls. Yeah, I saw that tweet. I heard about that. I wouldn't mind Shumpert. I really wouldn't. I think he would be a good player for us off the bench. To me, I don't think it moves the needle, if you will. He'd be a decent addition. He's actually from Chicago. Fun fact, since you guys brought up Iman Shumpert, I actually played against Iman Shumpert in Chicago. Was it Lake Forest or Oak Forest? I don't even remember the high school he went to. Quick story. So I'm playing against Iman Shumpert. I played basketball 4 years in high school. And we're playing Iman Shumpert's team, and Iman Shumpert dropped 60 on us. Okay, 60 in high school. Okay, and of course he went to Georgetown, and then now he's in the NBA. But just to give you an idea of how talented you have to be to make the league, this man was a walking bucket, dropping 60 on every team he played, including us. And he's a role player in the NBA. So just fun fact, I did play against Iman Shumpert in high school. He's a better option than Valentine and Hutchinson. I like Iman Shumpert, and yeah, he's a better option than Denzel Valentine and Chandler Hutchinson. I agree with that. Both of these guys haven't proven anything. Denzel Valentine especially, he's just been hurt. Pat, will the Bears win the game this Sunday? I do believe they will. Sorry to quickly switch up on the Bears, but I'm just trying to answer all the questions. I do believe the Bears will win this Sunday. I gave my preview and my prediction video out for the Bulls versus the Bears versus the Saints. See, my mind is in both places right now. I do believe they will win, yes. And Alvin Kamara is out. He's out, folks. So is Jared Cook. So obviously that helps the Bears' chances a lot. I like Zach to set some career records. I agree. I think Zach LaVine is going to have a monster year. People are sleeping on the Bulls. We're going to win at least 45 games. 45 seems a bit rich. It's very possible. I believe last year the Bulls won like 22 games, but that was because of injury. To make the playoffs in the East, you got to win at least 40 to 42 games. So absolutely, the Bulls can do it. I think it's possible. Yeah, absolutely. Who do the Bulls play Tuesday? The Bulls don't play Tuesday. Tuesday is the starting the season opener. But the Bulls play Wednesday, okay? They play Wednesday. That is when they start. And actually, I don't even know who they start against. I didn't even check. But I believe – is it the Raptors? I'm guessing it's the Raptors that they played against. I'm going to just double check here. No, they play the Hornets. I don't know why I thought – the Raptors play on opening night. So the Bulls play on Wednesday against the Hornets. We need a third scorer consistent. Let's just worry about, Zach and Lori doing what they do. Sorry, I had to just drink a little bit. But yeah, let's just worry about Zach and Lori doing what they do before we worry about a third scorer. in my opinion, our third scorer is Otto Porter Jr., and he's a very decent scorer. Start Markkanen, Kobe, Thaddeus Young, Zach, and Otto. Would that work? And the bench still good? What's your take on that? The hit jams out. The starting lineup is set. Jim Boylan came out with the starting lineup at the 3, Lauri Markkanen at the 4, and Wendell Carter Jr. at the 5. The only one I disagree with is I believe Kobe White should be starting. But, hey, he's a rookie, so that's why they're not starting him. It's fine, okay? Kobe is going to be great, but he needs to pass the ball more. Yeah, I saw that he didn't have too many assists in the other game. But listen, guys, he's a rookie. You got to go a little easy on him. He's learning the NBA game. Trust me, he will improve. I'm not worried at all, okay? Bears will beat the Saints. Yes, I absolutely think they will. What are the chances the Bears make the playoffs? I think they have a very good chance. I obviously picked them to win the division. That does not seem like it might happen because the Packers are playing very well. But I think the Bears can win a wild card. If I had to put their chances, I'd probably say 50 to 60%. Around there. I'm with you on the win total. Yes, sir. So I'm predicting the Bulls win somewhere between 38 to 42 games. That's probably my prediction. I play against Jackie Moon in high school. We won by 38. Listen, I'm not joking, guys. I played against Iman Shumpert. Look, you can go look it up. Go look up. Iman Shumpert's from Chicago. You can go look it up. If you don't believe me, I'll try to see if I can pull up some tape, but I did. Just, again, not trying to gloat here. He dropped 60 on us. If I really was trying to gloat, I'd say, hey, like I dropped, 20 on Iman Shumpert while he was guarding me. I didn't say that. Get the Bulls app. Yeah, I probably should. But again, I have I use the app to score. I don't know. What apps do you guys use to track stuff? I like this app. It's called The Score. It usually gives me what I want. Has all the games listed out, and it works for me. Bears are disappointment. Be honest. I thought Trubisky would be MVP caliber. First of all, I don't know why you thought Mitch Trubisky would be an MVP caliber player. I don't think anybody said that. I certainly didn't say that. Now, do I think he's as bad as people say that he is? No, but he's certainly not an MVP caliber quarterback. As far as the Bears being a disappointment, the only loss that was a huge disappointment was to the Raiders. I think other than that, the Bears have done what they were expected to do. Obviously, the loss against the Packers in the season opener hurt, but that's a division rival. And then you lose to the Raiders again. That's the hurt. We're 3-2. Those are our 2 losses. Lauri has to work on the post against defender. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see Lauri post up more this year. Again, Lauri's a stretch 4. He is who he is, guys. Let's not try to change that fact and make him something he's not. He's a back to the basket scorer. So it is what it is. I'm not too worried about that, okay? Are we talking about third score for the Bulls or third score for the Bears? Not sure. Bulls will win 48 games. A little rich. I don't know about 48. I would definitely be on the under for that. Saw a tweet from an NFL. Oh, I missed another one. Bulls will have a top 10, 12 defense. That is also a little rich. Wow, you think the Bulls defense will be that good? Now, Zach LaVine, I saw this the other day. He was talking about how he's tired of people thinking he doesn't work on his defense and he's going to show out this year. Hey, more power to you, Zach. I hope you do well this year on defense. But we have 2 good defenders in our starting lineup, a third one who's average. Wendell Carter Jr. is a great interior defender, and Otto Porter Jr. is a good defender. The rest of our team, our starting lineup, really not that great. Thaddeus Young off the bench is a good defender. I don't know about top 10, 12. As long as the Bulls are not in the bottom 10, I'll be happy. Saw a tweet from an NFL reporter this week saying the Bears should trade from Cam Newton. I think this is a panic move. Shouldn't do it. Your thoughts, Patrick? No. No. Somebody else asked me about this on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter, guys. I don't get the obsession with Cam Newton. Cam Newton is washed up, okay? Washed up, okay? He is sitting next to my dryer downstairs, okay? He is that washed up. I don't want Cam Newton. He can't throw the damn football now. People might be saying he's injured and he's not right. Look what happened to the Panthers since Cam Newton went down. They haven't lost a game with Kyle Allen. I don't want Cam Newton. Mitch Trubisky right now is better than Cam Newton. I know it's hard to believe, but Cam Newton, last we saw him, couldn't throw an out route. Couldn't throw a slant. Okay, he's inaccurate. You thought Mitch Trubisky was inaccurate? Oh, go take a look at Cam Newton. Now again, as if he's dealing with an injury, I don't know, but I don't want Cam. I'm sorry, Cam Newton is done. Bears 27-9. Bears gonna kill it. Watch everyone we show up to the good teams. Hey, listen, I hope that happens. I definitely don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I think I predicted what 23-22, something along those lines. Love your work, Tony. I like your insight. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot, Tony. Thank you so much. I thought he would have looked better than people were saying Trubisky. Look, Mitch has not been great. We know that. But I got on Mitch about it. I said he has not looked good so far this year. But again, he's got 11 games to prove us wrong and to prove everybody else wrong that he is this team's franchise quarterback. That's where I'm going to leave it at. Okay, you guys, for the most part, know my thoughts about Mitch Trubisky. We should be 4-1. Oh well, yeah, we should be. We should be 5-0. You could say, but again. But the crazy thing is, did you guys know? Did you guys know the Bears in the Matt Nagy never lost a game by more than a touchdown. We've lost our two losses combined 10 points. Lost by 3 to the Packers and a touchdown to the Raiders. Crazy. We could be 5-0 right now. Jackson spamming the chat here with the highs. Appreciate that, man. What's going on? I think the Bears will bounce back and tie for the top spot in the division. I mean, that's going to be tough. If you see the Bears schedule, they have the hardest schedule in the league the rest of the year. I think it would be not impossible. I think it'd be very difficult. Kobe White, Rookie of the Year, now that Zion is out. Man, you guys are putting me in a tough spot here. I don't think it's crazy. But let me think about this. Who could win Rookie of the Year now that Zion Williamson's out? And again, Zion could be only out for a week, 2 weeks, whatever, and he could still win Rookie of the Year. But I just don't think Kobe White's going to play enough minutes for him to win Rookie of the Year. I think other rookies. Again, this award is more about opportunity. If you get the opportunity, you're going to be able to, win it. So let me get back to you on that, Black Beal. I got you. Score prediction for Bears Saints with Kamara out. I'm sticking with my prediction 23-22. It's either 23-22 or 24-23. I forgot what I said in my video. I love the Bears. Yes, I do. Sadaransky starting. Yeah, I mentioned that. What do you think the Bears should do with both the second rounders next draft? I was thinking offensive line and quarterback since Prince is probably done. Definitely offensive line. I wouldn't even mind quarterback just for insurance. I don't think we can go another year with Chase Daniel as our starter, but let's see. But too early to draft right now. But offensive line certainly is a concern. Kamara and Cook are out. Yes, they are. If you have not heard the news, Kamara and Jared Cook out. They're not playing to this Sunday. Injuries are nagging some Bears players. Yes, I don't think Akeem Hicks is playing. It hurts that everybody's just getting QBs out of nowhere. We haven't gotten it right since I've been alive, 1982. Yeah, listen, here's the thing. Obviously, the Bears have not had a history with quarterbacks. But I don't want people to think like we're like the only team here. There's a lot of teams that have had trouble getting their quarterbacks. Some teams are good at getting quarterbacks. Some teams are good at getting receivers. Some teams are good at getting running backs. Everybody has their own forte. The Bears, for whatever reason, it's been defense. We draft linebackers really well. But here's my thing. Here's what I'll say about Mitch Trubisky. We had Jay Cutler for 8 years, okay? 8 years, okay? And we gave him 8 years as the Bears quarterback. You're telling me we want to give up on Mitch Trubisky after 2 years. 2 years in Matt Nagy's system. The second year, in Matt Nagy's system, we want to give up on Mitch. I just feel like it's too premature. Just hold out on Mitch, guys. I don't think it's the verdict is out on him yet. I don't think he's as bad as people think he is. I'm not saying he's amazing or incredible or a top 5 quarterback, but I'm just saying, just hold on. Do you collect Trubisky rookie cards? I don't. I really don't collect cards too much. I used to. I think I have a lot. Probably from, when I was younger, but I don't anymore. Why can't Nagy find a running game? Is it the O-line or the staff, Tony? Yeah, I've harped on this in multiple videos, Matt Nagy and the lack of the running game, because David Montgomery cannot get going. I think it's a combination of Matt Nagy not sticking to the run here's the thing about the run game. When you want to run a player and establish the run game, you have to give them rhythm. It's just like with anything. You need rhythm, right? If you run the ball once and then pass the ball 4 5 times and then run it again, pass the ball 6 times, there's no rhythm. So if you're gonna run, stick to it. Don't just stop running just because you got stopped once or twice. So I think Matt Nagy's gone away from it way too quickly, and I think he needs to stick to it because eventually you will wear the team down. There's no reason David Montgomery shouldn't have a 100-yard game by now. He's too talented. Kobe won't get enough playing time. Barrett on the Knicks probably wins it. Yeah, I think it's a good point. I think it just, again, let me think about it. My pick was Zion Williamson to win Rookie of the Year, I think. But if it's not Zion, it's going to be a guy, and RJ Barrett's a great example. He's going to start. He's going to put up a lot of points. He probably won't be efficient, but it's about opportunity. Bulls is our only bright spot. Maybe the Cubs if they get Joe Girardi. I think the Bears are better than the Bulls and the Cubs right now, both of them. Cubs didn't make the playoffs. Bulls are a borderline playoff team. I believe the Bears are a Super Bowl contender. We have a Super Bowl roster. Bears should be 4-1. Our only loss should be Denver. We got bailed out, should have won both games. Yeah, I'm telling you, we lost 2 games by combined 10 points. I'm going to say 35 for Bears and 9 for the Saints. Damn, it's a blowout. All right, guys, so a couple of quick thoughts, okay? Hopefully I've answered a lot of your guys' questions. Real quick, for those of you guys that are watching right now that just joined, I'm doing a fantasy basketball league this year. Go ahead and if you're interested, go on my Twitter. Again, I have a link in every single video in the description or in the video itself. And go on my Twitter. I think it's the last tweet I tweeted was the link to sign up for it. There's about 20 spots. First come, first serve. Free to enter. Go ahead and sign up for the league if you're interested. There'll be prizes. It could be money. I know it's a little last minute, but just letting you guys know that. And so real quick now, back to my preview. What I wanted to say was I believe it's not crazy for the Bears to compete for a playoff spot from maybe 5 through 8. I believe Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen have the potential to be all-stars this year. I believe Wendell Carter Jr. has a chance to be one of the better defensive players and average a double-double. And I believe this Bulls team has a chance to make some noise in the Eastern Conference. I just don't think people are giving them enough respect. And I think Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen are going to show people what this Bulls team is capable of. And real quickly on the Bears, Mitch Trubisky is expected back this week. Like I mentioned to you guys, no Alvin Kamara, no Jared Cook, but I expect, of course, the Bears to win this game. And this is going to be the toughest 5-game stretch we have moving forward. We've got Chargers. We've got the Eagles. This is going to determine our season. We need a big win this weekend against the Saints, and then hopefully this catapults us into our ascension in the division and in the conference. So hopefully that happens. Real quick thoughts on just the rest of the NFL and rest of the NBA. With Patrick Mahomes going down, I felt awful for Patrick Mahomes. I don't know why Andy Reid wanted to run his quarterback who had a bum ankle on a quarterback sneak. It just made no sense to me. But prayers out to Patrick Mahomes. I hope he recovers very quickly, and let's see what happens there. I put out my picks video this week, so you guys can go check that out. Switching real quickly back to the NBA, I wanted to do a Lakers-Clippers video. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I did a comparison earlier in the offseason, but now with the rosters being updated, I thought about maybe doing an updated video for that. A couple more Bulls videos coming out, but let me know if you're interested in Lakers-Clippers, a video on that. But yeah, I have to give my prediction video. So this weekend, I have a few videos out for you guys. So keep a lookout. NBA predictions video, a couple of Bulls videos. I will have so NBA predictions, NBA award playoff predictions, NBA award predictions. So I'll have all of that good stuff. But again, follow me on my Twitter, guys, and my Instagram, links always in my videos. And go ahead if you want to join the league. Go ahead and do so. But I really appreciate you guys, man. Let me just finish out by answering a few more questions. So if you guys have questions, go ahead and enter it in the comments. Jack is asking, what do you think about the Bears' next 5 games now that the Saints are injured and Chargers not playing good? This is going to make our season. This is going to make or break our year. How we do in these next 5 games. If we come out of these next 5 games, we're 3-2. If we come out of these next 5 games, 5-5, I'll take it. I'll take it, folks. It is tough. Okay, this is going to determine our season. Big Afro Kid TV, Bears will be fine. The team will be fine. Bears for sure going minimum 9-7, 10-6. My prediction was 10-6. I don't know if that'll be good enough to win the division, but certainly getting a wild card. I hope the Bulls Bears really get in. But yes, 10-6 is my prediction, so hopefully it'll be fine. QPOE44, I love your channel, bro. I hope you grow in advance. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, man. This channel is nothing without you guys. All right, I just talk in front of camera. You guys support me, man. Thank you so much. I'm trying to hit 10K subs by the end of this year, folks. That was my goal. Hopefully, you guys can help me hit that. We are at 8,000. If you guys could spread the word, that'd be great. But thank you so much. I only do it for you guys. 45 games easy. I assume you're talking about the Bulls. I already told you that attainable, but a little rich. Chargers fell off. Yeah, they did, and I had picked them to make the playoffs. Who knows about that? Yo, I'm a huge Bears fan from California. I'm going to the game this weekend, and they're fairly good seats. Oh, dope. Nice. Wait, so you're a Bears fan from Cali. Which game are you going to? Are you going to the Bears game or the Rams game? Hacked Slayer. Damn, I wish I could go to another game. I went to the Bears versus Broncos, and it's not enough. Man, I need to go out to a Bears game this year. I was supposed to go to the Saints game, but it just didn't end up working out for me. But I need to go. This channel, ESPN, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So listen, a lot of stuff coming out. But again, if you are interested, go ahead and sign up by going on my Twitter and clicking the link. But look out for the videos. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you guys real soon. We'll do more of these. Thanks for joining.